Today I want to introduce you to the Ratchet crate for handling Highland cattle. The crate you see in the background there is an all galvanised unit. You'll also see that the unit is fully sheeted, which helps with the welfare of the animal. Dimensionally, the cattle crate is 70 centimetres wide inside. Internal length is 1.8 metres long, and the sides stand at 1.3 metres high. At the entry end of the cattle crate, you'll see we've got a hinged rear gate. Simple spring-loaded pin. What we do have is a gate that can be removed for adding on any extras. Coming down the side of the crate, we have a ratchet mechanism for working a rump bar. You can easily slide this rump bar tube through behind the animal and use this then to force an animal forward into the yoke. We have complete access into the side of the animal. By simply pulling up the pin, we can open up the front door or in fact the rear door. You'll find that the sheet metal that we put on the sides of the crate, all the sharp edges are taken away from the inside of the crate, making it very safe for animals when they're in there. The cut edge of the sheet is actually protected on the box section, and when you look to the inside, everything is completely smooth. The solid sheeted sides are a benefit too if you do happen to get an animal in here that gets distressed. There's no risk of a leg coming out the side to meet you. You'll also find that we have rubber bump stops on the side doors. That helps take away a lot of the metallic noise and rattle from the crate itself. The yoke is very simple to operate. Effectively, when you bring an animal in, this yoke is in the upright position, and what we do, we open the catch and we bring this down over the back of the animal, and it then locks into the lower part of the catch. We also have a safety which you can push into place, and it ensures that the catch cannot spring. The yoke on the Highland cattle crate is actually adjustable in width. We have it in the narrowest possible setting here, which would be suitable for young stock, but to adjust the width, very easily done. Open the yoke door out and we pull down the spring-loaded top pin, and it allows us to take out the door and select a wider setting. There are 3 different width settings on each side, so you can select the width of opening here, which best suits the size of cattle that you're handling. To release an animal from the crate, what we have is a foot pedal on both the left and the right side of the crate. So you can be behind an animal and you press the pedal, which then allows the yoke doors to open. I now want to take you through some of the options that we have to complement the Highland cattle crate. We have an access cubicle, we have weigh platform, we have sheeted hurdles. Now, just to look at some of these options we have on offer in greater detail, I'll begin with the access cubicle. The access cubicle does a number of things. It makes it easier for the operator or for the vet to get access into the back of the animal. Basically, the door will close over the end of the race, so it gives you a sheeted area behind where you'd be standing. So if you're flipping out or doing blood tests from the back, then it creates a safe environment for the operator. The door, as well as going in the way to close off the race, can also come outwards. We then have sheeted hurdles, which we have attached here. These sheeted hurdles are 1.8 metres in length. Again, they stand at 1.3 metres high, which makes it good for cattle coming down with the horns, keeping clear. They're also fully sheeted, just like the sides of the cattle crate, where all the sharp edges are turned to the outside, leaving the inside completely smooth for the animal. At the end of the sheeted hurdles that we have here, we also have a race joiner. This race joiner frame keeps the hurdles at the correct centres and stops the race from widening as cattle are coming down. You can also taper in the bottom of the sheeted hurdles. You'll see we have a number of hole positions, so it allows you to narrow in the race leading into this. The one final option I want to show you is on the weigh platform. You can actually put a weigh platform underneath the Highland crate itself. I want to show you now the Ratchet Highland cattle crate mounted on top of the weigh platform. The weigh platform has mounted on it 2 True Test multi-purpose load bars, 800mm model, and the crate is bolted down onto the load bars. The whole unit is solid, so you can use it as a static unit, or alternatively you can have it as a portable unit that you can move around as a complete unit. On the platform you will find that we have 2 forklift pockets, which allows you to move the unit around securely and safely. We also have 2 upright posts at the entry end into the crate. This allows us to put cattle hurdles or your raceway leading into the handling crate itself, which will not interfere with the weighing process. That concludes an overview of the Ratchet Highland cattle crate and some of the accessories we have. For any further information, don't hesitate to contact any of our area sales managers, or alternatively give us a call at head office here in Forfar.